Welcome to Caching Waves. This is an Elliott Wave update for ICP. I'm going to get into the micro count, but a quick recap on the daily. From our significant low at 282.5, had a very nice clean 5-wave impulse, 5 waves with nice separation in our third. Guidelines, you can take the beginning of wave 1 off of wave 2, extend that out off the top of wave 1. This is the area you expect to pivot for your fourth, which we got, and our 5th wave. Our fourth was a running flat, is a 335, and target for our 5th wave is the length of wave 1 extended off of wave 4, targeting the 1-to-1. So pretty nice 5-wave move. After that, we put on our Fibonacci retracement tool. We're looking between the 50 and the 618. We came down to the 618 and we reversed from there. Came in a nice WXY with a W wave, triangle for our X, and an ABC for our Y to complete the correction. So what we're looking for now is, if you're aware of this one too, this is a larger version of that on a larger time frame. So if you imagine this is this on the larger time frame, we're looking for this sort of move off of here to the upside. Targets for that is the 1.618 extension of wave 1 off of wave 2 if this count is correct and is complete. So we zoom out, put on our Fibonacci extensions. There's our 1.618, looking for 149.42 for our 3rd wave. When we extend that in time, it should take about the same amount of time, or a 1.618 multiple. So either near the end of the year, January-ish, or extend it out into next spring. And then we get our 4th and our 5th, larger versions of this. Okay, so we're going to get down to the smaller time frames. This is what I'm looking for on the larger trend. So yesterday, if you saw my video, I hedged in this area. I got out of the hedge today in this area because I saw this as complete, and I found a different count that made more sense. So just wanted to make you aware of that. One thing to take note, we are above this correction channel. Right now we're breaking above that, which is a good sign. And we're looking to complete this 5-wave impulse. I've made a slight adjustment because of this wave wasn't making sense. Now originally I had our wave 2 over here, but this was not making any sense for a wave count. I then attempted to count a diagonal here, and it fits. I'll give it, it doesn't look the greatest. It follows all the rules and guidelines, and it makes more sense based on these waves. To verify that, I put on our extensions from wave 1 and 2. Ideal targets, again, that 1.618 we just talked about. Right there for our 3rd, got our 4th. Nice 5-wave separation between our 3rd. And our 5th wave came right at between the 2.236 and 382 extension. More importantly, I took the length of wave 1, projected off of wave 4, and our target's that 1-to-1 at 987.2. You can see we just ticked that. So that was the 5th of the 3rd. We then made a flat pattern, or sorry, a zigzag here, or a WXY, and now we're working on our 5th wave. Now we'll take a look at this diagonal just real quick, just to show you it, because it really did look like a running flat. Oh, that's an old count we were looking at. This really did look like a running flat. We made a higher high for our B wave, protected our A wave as an ABC. That's why we started our count from there. It didn't look like a diagonal, but now that we have all this evidence, we have to re-examine it and reanalyze it. And this is the best count now. You can't get so obsessed with one read you have. You have to constantly re-examine as you get more evidence and waves fill out. So we're looking for a 618 to 786 extension, counting this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is higher than 1, 5 is higher than 3. It's just we got some throw over here on our fifth wave. So we take our extension of wave 1 off wave 2, put on the 786, 618. No, that doesn't work, but we did come just shy of the 1-to-1, which is right here. Let me put that on the left so you can see that. There's our 100% extension, came up shy. So to stay valid in this count, our fifth wave must be shorter than our third, which you can see it is right there. So wave 1 is the largest, third is second largest, fifth is shortest. So this counts as a diagonal. It's not the prettiest one, but based on this evidence, it's the only count that makes sense as on the impulse count, currently as an impulse. The only other option, but very unlikely, is if this was the wave 2, we move this over, this would have to literally be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and an absolute crazy explosion, but it's so rare. So we have to stick with what's actually reasonable currently. It'd be nice if that happened. We are long, but if it doesn't, you got to go with the most probable, which is this currently. So we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 potentially in or still working on a 4 and looking for a fifth wave to complete our wave 1 on the uptrend, larger wave 1. So one thing to pay attention to is for this third wave, we have not hit the 1.618 extension. What that means is either we get a extended wave 5, kind of like XRP did, or we're just coming up a little shy on extensions. Either or can happen. We just have to count these waves and track them as we get more price action. We need evidence one way or the other. So what I did is, if this fourth wave is in, if that is our fourth wave complete, I took our wave 1, extended off of wave 4, and that's our fifth wave target, 1192.2, which does line up between the 200 and 2.236 for a standard fifth wave. Now there is a chance this fourth is not complete, and it needs to come over here. And what I would look for in that situation is perhaps a running flat or running triangle. Let me see if we've invalidated right on the pivots. No, we have not invalidated, as you can see. 1.618 is our invalidation. So we can still be on a fourth wave here. And what that looks like is a 3 wave. This can be a 3 or 5. The only difference being, if we get a 3, it's a WXY. If we get 5, it's an ABC. WXY is our 2 3-wave patterns connected. ABCs is a 3 3 5. Not much difference other than the wave count. General targets, if this is still our fourth wave, is the 1-to-1, we want to see minimum a 618 extension of A4C. So if this fourth isn't done, we'd want to see a pivot at 963.1 and not come beyond this A wave and be a running flat. And that would look like this. And then we continue off for our fifth. But until we actually get a rejection there, we know that's the level we need. going to back this up. We know B wave is valid, and we'll still leave it as the 4th for now. So we'll see if this turns into 5 waves. Right now I'd call that a diagonal. We'd have a 1, 2, we'd want a 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, like so. So we'll see if we get that. But if we hold at this level, come down for one more, then I'd start my count from there. That's 5 waves, and consider this a flat. So this is the area. Again, I want to pay attention after I have 5 waves, and I'll consider a hedge, looking for the larger ABC, and this is a 1, 2. All right, invalidations or areas where probability shift is below this 4th wave. We can get an expanded flat and recover, but if we get 5 waves down here and then a consolidation sideways, this is very worrisome if we get a pattern like that. It's okay to get like a candle below and a quick recovery, but it's very important the shape you get over here. All right, I think that covers pretty much everything. One other option I'm seeing too is our 3rd. If we look at this 5th wave in the 3rd, we can get a little more move up and actually hit our target there at the 1.618. We do have a lot of overlap here. It'd be more like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just want to show you what I'm looking at here. 3. This could be our 3rd. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, something like that. But okay, I've gone far enough into this video. Now I'm just analyzing in real time myself. But anyways, we can get our 3rd up here a little higher. Just keep that in mind. All right, guys, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.